Welcome to Toffee TV. It was the second group games for half of Group A and for Group B today. Portugal started the day off with a win, a 1-0 win over Morocco. Really tight game. Cristiano Ronaldo scored after 4 minutes, absolute bullet header. But Morocco actually were the better side for a lot of this game and missed a lot of chances to either grab a point or even get that 3 points. But, Portugal have done it again. They've ground out a win, again with that man, Cristiano Ronaldo, scoring his 4th goal of the tournament, top goal scorer. And they've been, again, a little bit like the Euros 2 years ago, scraping through games, looking okay at the back, keeping a clean sheet. They're going to take some stopping if Ronaldo continues this form and, they can keep it, tight at the back. Yes, lucky at times, as I said. Morocco, no points in 2 games yet. Have looked quite good. Really disappointing for them because they'll be going home now. Looked a half-decent side, but after the defeat to Iran in the first game and being beaten by Portugal, they are going home. The second game in this group was Spain versus Iran. Now, obviously, Spain drew 3-3 with Portugal in the first game. This game was massively tight. Iran were doing everything to keep Spain from scoring. And to be fair, Spain didn't have too many clear-cut chances. Iran, every trick in the book, not only defending well, but time wasting, diving, doing anything they could to stop Spain scoring. But Spain took the lead in the second half, rather fortuitous. Diego Costa got his 3rd goal of the tournament so far. A ricochet, actually, had the ball. It ricocheted off a defender back onto his knee and went in to make it 1-0. And actually, Iran responded really, really well. They started throwing a lot of diagonals, trying to get a lot of set pieces at Spain. And Spain, again, looking a little bit shaky at the back. They worry me at the back. In possession, they look fantastic, although they don't create a lot of clear-cut chances. And at the back, they still look like a better side will beat them. Iran had the ball in the back of the net. A rather fortuitous free kick on outside the box was thrown in. There was a little flick on the ball. The Iranian striker received the ball offside, come back into the play and smashed it in. They thought they'd scored. The crowd went absolutely mad. The flag was up though. It went to VAR and VAR disallowed it rightly. A lot of people getting a bit getting very upset about this. VAR ruining the underdog story, blah, 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 blah. Listen, it was the right correct decision. It was checked on VAR because the linesman had put his flag up, which is what they seem to do all the time now, and the decision was right. It was the right decision. Yeah, okay, the underdog story and all that. I don't go for any of that, I'm sorry. I just don't go for it. It was the right decision. And I tell you what, if VAR hadn't been used a few times in this tournament, we'd have a lot of bad decisions to talk about, but it's been right most of the time. Iran still had chances. They had a great header towards the end that was put over, and Spain win the game. That's 4 points for them now. Iran has still got a chance. If they can beat Portugal in that final group game, they go through. They'll have 6 points. Portugal only have 4 points. They will go through. Spain just need a point now from their final game, but it's all up for grabs in this final game. It's going to be really interesting. What I will say is though, what a fantastic atmosphere in this game. Absolutely brilliant. And I tell you what was fantastic as well, to see so many Iranian women watching the game. They're not allowed to watch the games. They're not allowed to go to the games in Iran. It's an absolutely scandalous situation. They're not allowed to go to the games, but there was a lot in that ground tonight, and that is absolutely fantastic to see that they were there, and the atmosphere was absolutely amazing. Okay, it was all the vuvuzelas and all that, but that atmosphere was amazing tonight. Every decision, and Iran celebrated everything all night. Although their fans celebrated everything all night, and that was absolutely fantastic to see. And that's what it should be all about. It should be about fans enjoying themselves at the World Cup. Iran, it was the first time they'd played Spain, and they really enjoyed it. And they got to celebrate a goal, even though it was disallowed. They got to celebrate it, but ultimately it was disallowed. But they've seen their team take, Spain, one of the top sides, very, very close. Spain weren't comfortable in this game, even down to the last minute, and that was what was great about it. They threw everything at them, and ultimately just fell short. Spain now with the 4 points, as they faced their last game against Morocco. In the other game, it was Group A. It was Uruguay versus Saudi Arabia. Now, Saudi Arabia absolutely got battered in the first game by Russia. And it was a mistake, a goalkeeper mistake from a corner. The goalie's gone for it, absolutely flapped. And who's there to knock it in? It is obviously Luis Suarez to make it 1-0. But that's how it stayed. There was no landslide like in the first game when Russia beat Saudi Arabia 5-0. It was a lot closer. It was a typical Uruguay performance, getting the goal, dogging the game out. They've got 6 points now. They go through. Russia are obviously through. Group A is sorted now. It will just be interesting, that final game. Uruguay, at least Uruguay know, that they've got to go and beat Russia now to win the group. That leaves that game with something to do. Although, you know what, the way the groups are at the moment, teams might be looking around and seeing who's finishing first, who's finishing second. It goes on, but as I say, 3 games, 3 1-0 wins. The favourites in all 3 games have been pushed hard. That's what the World Cup's all about. There's been drama, there's been suspense, and again, even though it's been 3 1-0 games of footy, there've been 3 good, close, dramatic, entertaining games of football. That's what the World Cup's all about. It's back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.